So, hi, I'm Jennifer Constant from the Academy of Modern Celebrancy, here today with Dave Octave, who has come to talk about his journey in training to become an AMC certified wedding celebrant. So Dave, I'm going to hand over to you. Can you tell us a little bit about your what you were doing before you decided to train as a celebrant?
I've been an events professional for maybe about 15 years, I think, so quite a long time. Maybe about 10 years event work. I did a wedding planning diploma. I never really used it, but that kind of industry and that kind of background. And then a few years ago, I became a singer, doing quite a bit of wedding singing. So involved kind of having just a really small part, but just kind of getting that really overwhelming feeling of, you know, just being part of that special day. And then that I always kind of thought about, I always considered, and the timing just seemed to be perfect. And yeah, I think we first came in contact via Instagram, and it was one of those kind of powerful, you know, planets aligning moments. And yeah, and that's how I got to be there.
Yeah, so you've got all this background of performing anyway, so your confidence levels were there anyway, and then it was more for you, you know, learning how to write, learning how to actually officiate the ceremonies, learn about weddings in general, and the marketing support as well. So what were your main reasons or main drivers then to train as a celebrant? Did you have any experience of going to a celebrant-led wedding before
So I didn't have any experience. I think actually the key driver, the main driver, was a friend of mine was planning, had got engaged and was planning the wedding, and she really wanted me to like officiate the wedding, and I was totally blown away, you know, jumped at the chance. But for me, kind of just to have a bit of formal background, to actually be able to properly tie it in and do the best job for her that I could do, was the kind of main reason why I wanted to do it. Because, you know, yes, you could stand up there and, you know, read some stuff, or, you know, potentially write some stuff. But I think to have a bit of background and a bit of kind of understanding and the support that you get with doing the course as well, it just kind of builds on your confidence. And I think, you know, I wanted to do a great job. So
yeah, absolutely. And what do you think you love most about being a celebrant?
Just experiencing, you know, people's days, and, you know, knowing that you're part of that and being able to tell that story, and, you know, just being this is probably quite, you know, spiritual, but being that kind of vessel that can deliver something in such a way that it's so meaningful, that would just be like the best job ever, always, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
To walk away from that and just know that you were part of facilitating that is special.
Absolutely, from beginning to end, from creating their story, writing their story, through to going to these incredible venues and standing up and declaring, you know, their love for each other.
Yeah.
Special moments.
I'll tell you something actually, Jen.
Yeah.
So I've just booked my first wedding, which actually well, the first one since the course. So it's someone that I actually know, but because we've been talking, like, so I'm actually learning so much more about her, you know, just by kind of going into her story. And I think without the training, I wouldn't have had that kind of foresight to kind of go to those places where, although I've known her, we haven't been to before. Yeah. So it just means that when we do that story writing and when we deliver that story, there's going to be so much more than I would have pulled out previously.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's so exciting. Yay, really exciting. So do you mind me asking why you decided to train with the Academy of Modern Celebrancy?
I looked at other courses, maybe not wholeheartedly, I'd say, but like I say, you know, we had that planets aligning moment. It just seems that, you know, the right time, But also for me, it was more about, like I said, the support, the fact that it's not just, you know, you do the course and then you're off. You know, you do the course, there's a network, you know, we've got the Facebook groups, there's the kind of the monthly calls that we do. So, you know, no matter what stage you are at in the course, you can either be encouraged or encourage someone else. So, you know, it's all of that. It's the help with the marketing. It's so much more than just doing a course. And for me, that was the kind of the driver that made me think, you know, it's not just about getting you to a qualification. It's about building your business. It's about building the community. It's about, you know, so much more. And I've made some really good friends by doing the course as well. So yeah, for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer, and yeah, the perfect choice.
Brilliant, brilliant. So you would recommend working with the Academy in Modern Celebrancy?
Absolutely, 100%.
Well, I send you tons of love and luck for your journey as a celebrant, and you know, as you've just said, we're always here to support you in that journey. We've got lots of work to do with your website and your branding and going forward, so it's really exciting to be following your journey. So thanks very much, Dave.
Thank you, and I'm very excited for whatever's going to come, and I'd always be a AMC student at heart.
Thanks, Dave.